Hello and welcome into mathematics. At this point in time, we're discussing on what is termed as sets, and I want you to understand that every year in mathematics paper 2, there is a question that is based on sets. As such, it is imperative that you understand how to go about answering questions that are based on sets. So I'll use the first one as an example where I'll explain in details in respect to how you go about illustrating information in a Venn diagram. Take for instance this question of the year 2024 says on a particular day at a school with 50 grade 12 learners, 33 collected biology textbooks, 24 collected mathematics textbooks, and 23 collected history textbooks from the school library. 13 collected both biology and mathematics textbooks, 16 collected both mathematics and history textbooks, 15 collected both biology and history textbooks, and 10 collected all the three textbooks. But remember that the number of the learners that we're dealing with here was 50. So you've come to understand that we are dealing with three items. As such, you draw your Venn diagram. You will draw your Venn diagram and acknowledge that you have three subsets of the universal set in this manner. So this is universal set. So we are dealing with biology, mathematics, and history. You have to label them in the order they have been mentioned. Now, when it comes to the illustration of the information in the Venn diagram, it's imperative that you start by illustrating the one that represents those that take part in all the three activities. So in this case, we're told that 10 collected all the three textbooks. So 10 will be put at the intersection set of all the three sets. After you illustrate this, you have to subtract it from those that collected both ends. So in this case, you are told that 13 collected both biology and mathematics. So the 10 will be subtracted from 13 so that we remain with 3. We are told to say 16 collected both mathematics and history. So from 16 you subtract 10 to get a 6. Then you are told further to say that 15 collected both biology and history. So you subtract from 10, from 15, 10, you're going to remain with a 5. After you've done that, then you have to consider to say how many collected biology textbooks. So in this case, we are told to say there were 33 that collected biology textbooks. So we are going to subtract 3, 10, and 5 from 33. So I'll simply say 3 plus 10, that's 13. Then plus 5, that is 18. Then I'll subtract 18 from 33 so that I can have a 15 there. So it means that those that collected biology only were 15. But at the end of the day, when I add everything in biology, it should give me 33. We are told further to say 24 collected mathematics. So I'll add 6 plus 10, that is 16, plus 3, 19. From 24, it will give me a 5. When I add up everything, it should give me 24. Then I'm told further to say 23 collected history. So when I add 10 plus 5, I'll get 15. Plus 6, I'll get 21. Minus 23, I'll get a 2. So from that end, it doesn't mean that I've ended. I need to remember to say I was told to say that there were 50. So we're going to add up everything, then subtract from 50 so that we can have those that never collected any of the books, because it can be a question. And in respect to the question at hand, it is indeed a question. So in this case, we're going to say, okay, 5 plus 5, I have a 10 there. 3 plus 2, I have a 5, that's a 15. 15 plus 15, it's giving me a 30. Plus 10 is giving me a 40. Plus a 6, it's giving me 46. Minus 50, it will give me a 4. So it means that those that never participated in the book collection were 4. Now I can answer the questions that follow. They are saying that how many learners collected none of the books? It will be 4. Then they are saying that how many collected one type? So if it is one type, always you just follow this. So it will be 10. 15 plus 5, that's 20, plus 2, it will give us 22. For none of the books, in case you want me to indicate, that is 15 plus 5 plus 2. Then they're saying that how many collected two types? If it's two types, you always get these that are on the intersection set, leaving out for 3. So in this case, it will be 5 plus 3 plus 2. So 5 plus 3, that is 8, plus 2, it will give me a 10. So at that point, it means that you are successive with the question based on what is termed as sets. I move on to the other year. We are told to say this is 2024 GCE. I think this is internal, if I'm not mistaken. In this case, it was already illustrated. And they're saying that find the value of x given that the number, this n at the beginning represents number of the elements in P equals to 18. So P represents everything in the set here. So if everything in P is 18, it will mean that we'll add up everything that is in P and equate to 18. So in this case, I'll say x plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 equals to 18. At that point, it will be x plus 2x, that is plus 1 equals to 18. From that end, I'll have x plus x, 2x plus 2x, it will give me 4x plus 2 equals to 18. 4x plus 2 impossible. We cannot add or subtract in like terms. So we'll group the like terms together. So it will be 4x equals to 18 minus 2. So this one will give me 4x equals to 16. Then I'll divide by 4. That's 4. So that x equals to 4. So this simply means that the number of those, the value of x is going to give us a 4. That is the value of x. So it means on the intersection there I have a 4. You can replace if you want. There you should know that I have a 5. Is it? There I should have a 5.
Follow Mr. K the best and pass.
Already, that's 5 plus, what is q? Q is 16, which is 12 plus 4. This one is a 16. So definitely our answer is going to give us 21. Then they're saying that we find the number of P intersection Q complement. In this case, we are going to take out the complement of P intersection Q. So if that is to be taken out, it means that we're taking out a 4. So taking out a 4 from 30 leaves us at a 26. So at that point, it means that you would have answered your problem from the year 2024. Moving forward, we are told that a survey carried out in a certain district showed that 215 teachers, out of 215 teachers, 170 taught mathematics, 100 taught additional mathematics, 41 taught computer studies, 65 taught mathematics and additional mathematics, 30 taught additional mathematics and computer studies, 26 taught computer studies and mathematics, and 21 taught all the three. And then we are told to illustrate the information in the Venn diagram. So if that be the case, it simply means that you will do as we said we would. So you introduce something like this. There's an error there. So you do this. So 3 subsets of the universal set. So universal set. What subjects are we dealing with? We are dealing with mathematics, additional mathematics, and computer studies. So the first mentioned was mathematics, then additional mathematics, then computer studies. That's what we are dealing with. So I said the first thing we're going to consider is those that took part in all the 3 activities. So we are taught 21 taught all the 3 subjects. So I'll put them right there. After which we're going to target those that taught both subjects. So we are taught to say 65 taught mathematics and additional mathematics. 65 taught mathematics and additional mathematics. So 25 from 65 will assuredly give us 44. From there we are told 30 taught additional mathematics and computer studies. So minus 21, it will give us a 9. 26 taught computer studies and mathematics. Minus 21, it will give us a 5. After which we'll consider what all this was equals to. So remember we are told that 170 taught mathematics. So I'll subtract 44, 21, and 5 from mathematics. So if I add 21 to 44, it will give me 65 plus 5, that will be 70. Minus 170, it will give me 100. Then we are also taught to say those that taught additional mathematics were 100. So when I add 21 plus 44, it will give me 65, plus 9, it will give me 74, minus 100, it will give me a 26. From there we are told to say 30, then from there we are told 41 taught computer studies, which will be 21 plus 9, that's a 30, that's 35, that is 35, minus 41, it will be a 6. So now I have all the 3 sets fed by the illustration of the information. Now I need to figure out how many never participated in any of these subjects by adding up everything and then subtracting from 215, which is the total. So I'm going to say That's 100 plus 140. It will give me 100 plus 140, that will be 1 plus 144, that is 144. Then when I add up a 26, it will be 170. So 170 plus 21, it will give me 191. So 191 plus 9, it will be 200. Plus 6, 206 plus 5, 211 minus 2, 4, 15, it will give me a 4. And now I can answer the questions that follow. How many teachers taught none of the subjects? None. Definitely A will be equals to 4 for none. Then those that taught additional mathematics or computer but not maths. So we'll close up mathematics and add 26 plus 6 plus 9. So 26 plus 9, that is 32. 32 plus 9 will assuredly give us a 41. Then we are told 2 subjects only. That will be 5 plus 44, that is plus 9. So 5 plus 44, that gives me 49. Plus 9, it will give me 58. So at that point, I'll be done. So that is how you go about answering questions based on sets. I think these questions are repeatedly. So for more videos, you just have to make sure that you subscribe and follow to the channel. Then it means that you are well abreast and you are ready for your examination. Thank you so very much.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.